Hey, hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. Yesterday I had a problem with my tooth, so that is why I had to close the session 4 earlier than what I do usually. So, this is the continuation of what we did yesterday. So, yesterday I did a mistake of not sharing the screen for some few minutes, like around 20 minutes. So basically today we'll be discussing about what we will be doing today. So it's a Next.js UI and post search and express TS. Let me check if the voice is audible once. Cool, cool. This voice, this is enough for you to at least recognize. So we are facing a little bit of issue in terms of the sound, the noise that is made by the laptop currently, but I can't do much about it right now. I think we should bear with all this. Rather, we should focus on what is required. So if you see here, the Next.js UI post request express JS thingy, and then we validate the input. Then we have a route that decides if it is a web search or if it is a direct LLM call. Now if it is a direct LLM call, then what we do is we invoke a structure, we give it a type, and then we give the output. And if it is not, then we use the API from Tavily, which has the top k of 2 to 3 range, and then we pick and filter and open and summarize all the mini information, and then compose a final result, and then validate with Zod again for safety purpose, and then give the output back. So this is what we are going to do. So we'll be creating a starter code for backend and front end. Now, from this point, we are going to take things very slowly. So we do some npmi, then we will do something. We can't do that. It is actually recognizing the sound. I'm pretty sorry for all this. Anyways, we will focus on what is required. So yeah. Oopsie doopsie. Oh my god, I've forgotten most of the things. do we do that? Setting up the project, pretty basic. If you see from here, you will be able to understand. If I open it in a terminal, then you will see that this project and this project are pretty same in terms of the structure. Backend UI .env file, git ignore, okay, src, bucket.json, type course, express zod, okay, zod. .env, downloaded express course, dev dependencies, TypeScript node. So okay, so this is the dev dependency, npm install -t tsx. Is it? Okay, types at the red node, yeah, paste. We're gonna remove types node tsx. Okay, so if I do this, I think I'll get a ts config. No. Nope. Where did I download it? Here? Pretty wrong. Downloaded in the wrong place. This is the correct one. Backend from here with strategy, yes. We need to create something .env as well as a git ignore file. Package.json, we got types, dev dependencies, of course. So yeah, we will create a new file. tsconfig.json. So if we have tsconfig.json, it will be So this is the settings for tsconfig.json, and then we have something else. No, we don't have anything else. Let's check if our thing is working. We have in our package.json the test. Okay, so txs watch. We'll keep an src folder, index.ts. I think this is what is written here as well. src server.ts. Cool. Yeah. So index.ts we have made it. So in our node module, we have a node module inside our backend. So we will also create something called src. We will also create something called index.ts. Now here we'll create okay, pm run dev. Yup, so it's running well, all fine. So we'll create another thing called this is the backend. So npx create next app @latest. Of course, slint react compiler. Create compiler. Let it be. Yes. Would you like to use code inside? Yes. App router. Yes. Customizing would be no. Cool. Oopsie. This is the name of the project. I think I've done a mistake here. We have to reinitialize. Patience. Hello, the embodiment of logic. I hope you're Shubham. So actually I'm creating agent that browses in terms of like, assume you have a query and then that query needs some internet browsing. So the LLM will decide if whether to take it from the Tavily, which is browse scrapper. So it will take all the information from the browser, or rather it will take from the LLM information context which is already present. So it is a very simple application that decides in itself whether to take the information from the browser or to take the information from, of course, the LLM that is featured. So yeah, so actually the why initialization is wrong at the moment because I've initialized with the name of y. So what we will be doing is we'll be deleting this again, and then we will be again doing it with the name of UI. Pretty sorry. Use recommended details. Yep, so it already had those details right there. At what time did you text me, by the way? What is an pin message? I'll get back to you pretty soon, man. Thanks for the support, Shubham. I hope you're watching this. I don't know. If you are watching this, then you can text in the chat. You can send a message to me. Again, this is the boilerplate for the project actually. So we are creating this project based on that. So if you see this npm run dev, then it will open that local environment. So another thing that we need to take care of is the SAT-CN UI that we need to install. So let's go to SAT-CN application, SAT-CN. The foundation of your design system, components. Get started. Let's get started with installation. Next.js, SAT-CN init. Paste it in here. It's UI part. Hey, this is not a place. This is the place. Yeah, so this is the place in which we needed to install that. Neutral app.global.css will be created. We will be installing the dependencies as well as we will be testing once if it is working properly. So npx SAT-CN at the latest add button. So not this one. We'll close this for now. Yeah, most of the things are ready. Paste. The color, the base color is neutral. Okay, npx SAT-CN color changes. UI, if you go here, if you go to the app section, if you go to the lib section, it is ready. App section, it is ready. Components, UI button is added. So if we go here on the page section and then we remove all this thing from the div and then just write this. Just import the button from application components and the variant, keep it destructive. We're just testing if the application, like if the SAT-CN is installed properly and we can use the components. Click here. So if you see here, then you'll understand that it will probably be visible from here. Desktop scripts. Okay, we added one here. So if I reload it, you will get a click here thing. Okay, this is working properly. Yeah, you see this. So in order to make it look more like a button, what we do is we keep it as cursor pointer. See this? When you hover the cursor, it will become a pointer. So if you do all scroll, it becomes boom. Okay, it becomes like that. So this is pretty much the setup, UI setup basically. So we'll move forward with what we need to build right now. This is not about this particular project, but this is about all the projects that we're gonna build. We'll take things very slowly and we will explain everything in detail what actually we are doing. So we will be adding the Tavily API keys actually. We can pretty much name it agent as well. We also have envs, so we'll create the env folder actually. So this will be our port from the backend for env. So for me it is on 5000. Let's go with the allowed origins. Allowed origin. $3,000 will be allowed origin. OpenAI key. I'll keep it later. Gemini key again will be kept later. Grok key will be kept later. Search provider, anyone from the above as you remember. Let's go with Grok. So Tavily API key will be here, so that Tavily knows that okay, it is called from a relevant source. Let's remove this. There is not that much difference. In the end, you have to only switch which model you have to use. This. Okay, so apart from that, we will also be having models. So see what I did. Yeah, so what I can do here is I can make them model. It's control plus D that you need to do for this. So the Grok model, Gemini model, and this model will be the Grok model will first be Llama 3.1, 8 billion parameter instant. Okay, so Gemini OpenAI model will be GPT-4o mini, and the Gemini model will be Gemini 2.0 Flash, the light version. So these three, and we also have the Grok key, which we will keep it here. Okay, so these are the keys, the env. The advantage of Grok is we can use Grok as an OpenAI compatible thingy. For our search provider, we are going to use Tavily API. So how you are going to get the API key from the Tavily search? Let's go to tavily.com. And what we need to do is we need to create an account here first. It's pretty much easy. We do it with the help of Google OAuth. So we will get a screen like this. So you will be redirected to the app.tavily.com/home. You will have some credits, 1000 credits. There is 1000 credits in 1 month, so it's a decent amount. So what you need to do is API keys plus key name, search route, copy this, and you just have to paste it here. So I have actually kept it really down so that it will be invisible. Such a smart lad. This time I won't be getting fooled by myself. So in the source, if you see the source, we already created something, which is this. So it is quite empty actually. Another thing from here, oh wait, what am I watching? Yeah, it's quite empty actually. Hey, this is where we were. Yeah, so if you see back clear ls put status, yep, correct. So you can close this. Actually it is very confusing. Yeah, so this is where we were. This is the Tavily. We got the API test application. Give me 1 second, guys. Allow me 1 second. ଦେଖୁଥିଲ କି? ଅଳ୍ପ ସମୟ ପାଇଁ ଦେଖୁଥିଲ ନାଇଁ? କଣ କରୁଛ? ପଢୁଥିଲ? ହଁ ମୁଁ ପଢୁଥିଲି ବା। ପଢୁନଥିଲି, ବନଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ, ଗୋଟେ ଏଜେଣ୍ଟ ବନଉଛି ଯିଏକି ଡିସାଇଡ୍ କରିବ କି ୱେବକୁ ଯିବାର ଅଛି ନା LLMରେ ଯାହା ବି ଡେଟା ଆଭେଲେବଲ୍ ଅଛି ସେଇଠି ନେବାର ଅଛି। ଟିକେ AI ଉପରେ କାମ କରୁଛି ମୁଁ। କାହିଁକି କହିଲେ ଏବେ ସମସ୍ତେ ସେୟା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା। ଅସୁବିଧା କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ବି AI ଟିକେ ଶିଖିଗଲି, ତାହେଲେ ସୁବିଧା ହେବ ବୋଲି ଭାବୁଛି। ଅଛି ଆଭେଲେବୁଲ୍ ତମର ଇଏ ଲାଙ୍ଗରା ସବୁ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟେସନରେ ଅଛି। କାମ କରୁଛି ନା କଣ କହିଲେ? ଭଲ ଅଛି? କିଛି ନାହିଁ ଭାଇ, ଏସବୁ ଟିମ୍କୁ ଭଲ ଲାଗେନି। ଭଲ ଡେଭଲପର ତାଙ୍କ ଦରକାର। ଭଲ ଜାଗାକୁ ଯିବ ଆଉ। Hello everyone. I'm really sorry I had to pick up a call actually. So I was talking with a friend of mine. He's also a dev at my previous company. So the, the point at which we were earlier was here, actually creating the index.tsx, not tsx, ts. So in the package.json we already have types of course, express course, date.env, zort library. Zort library is a dependency of express.env, node express, types nodes. Okay. Hey. Deb dependency should be course, express, and node. Normal dependency should be course.env zord. Course zord. Dev dependency. Never knew. So we have around 6 dev dependencies and 3 normal dependencies. Our description is correct. So yeah, this is the managed engine boilerplate that I think we are using for all the projects. So this is also very important for our structured output. It's all about the skeleton that we needed to make for creating whatever is present here in this AI project. So from the next part we will be starting to work on the implementation of what we are gonna build. Okay, so mostly we're gonna use the Grok because it is available, and I think let's install all the models first. So we are gonna install the lang. We're gonna install the langs in Google GenAI packages. So if you see here, we already have this one, so we can refer to this. I already created LC models here, so this has everything from here. So if we use it, if you reuse this, then it will be amazing. So we had 4, right? Yes, we had 4. So close this. We install Grok first. Paste. Yeah. Okay, so we are using Grok API, but actually we have to make it compatible for most of the things. So yeah, that is why I'm doing all these other things as well. This is for OpenAI and this is for Anthropic. So now if you see in our package.log.json, we have all these 4 things right now. Okay. Okay. My bad. I've done something wrong. npm my langchain Anthropic. Anthropic. Okay, I'm really sorry. This is not Anthropic, this is Anthropic. Anthropic. Yep. So these 4 things are downloaded right now. So we'll go to integrations, of course. Import chat OpenAI. Shall we install the language and code package as well? Of course. We have to install the language and code package as well. Language and code. So whatever model provider you are gonna write, you are going to, if you go to the env, you will have a default model provider, assume Grok. Let's put in the normal provider Grok. So here we will keep it as Tavily. Search provider. We will do one thing now. We'll create an env.ts inside a search file. So we need to import the z object from wizard. So we will create a schema here so it will be easy for us to manage. So we are just making types. I think without directly also we can use. Yeah, this works. It can be OpenAI, Gemini or Grok, right? So if we do model provider, it can be z dot we will keep it z dot enum. An enum of OpenAI. Key OpenAI API key. So it will of course be a string. This will be an optional default value for this. Oh, there will not be any default. Okay. So this is OpenAI Gemini API key. Optional. Another. Then we have Grok. In the Grok API key, we will also keep the Z string optional. Apart from that, we have Anthropic. So we will keep the name API key. Yep. Open a model. We are also going to keep the model. So we'll copy this thing. And for this, we will change it to model. So the default, okay, these things also have a default. Default and default. So we'll take the values from here. I think we need to close it for some time, guys. Sorry, but it's making too much sound, guys.